guys, welcome back to your favorite place to be. Welcome back. We are going to be talking about why crypto happens in stages. Now remember, let's take it back just 4 years ago, guys. Let's take it back just 4 years ago. We were touching all-time highs in the crypto space. We were hitting 60-something thousand, 67,000 BTC price. And we saw that rally extend all the way into the end of the year, almost to the beginning of December. That's when things started to crash and falter. We saw crypto.com hit all-time highs or rally up. I can't remember exactly where on the graph. Crypto.com is actually up today, CRO token. But my point is, guys, is it's going to happen in different, there's different components to this stuff that are going to allow it to play out over a period of time, right? Certain fundamentals are going to drive certain coins at different points in time. So we saw this with Stellar Lumens. We've seen this, surprisingly, Stellar Lumens, obviously, if you look back at the charts, it's very clear to me. I mean, on both rallies, 2018, you can even go back farther, to be fair. You can also see in 2021, there's like 3 giant jumps, okay? So it'll shoot up, it'll consolidate for a few months, and then it'll shoot back up, consolidate for a smaller period of time, and then shoot up. That's just the case for Stellar Lumens. Now, there's other coins, especially proof-of-stake coins, that we see kind of move together as well, right? We see Neo move together, we see Quantum move together, we see different proof-of-stake coins move together, right? And I say the biggest now proof-of-stake coin, obviously being Ethereum, it's yet to really rally, right? And it dropped down pretty considerably, but considering how much it's up right now, from that drop, it's been one of the best performing coins since Bitcoin has dropped down to 72K or 76K? Somebody put it in the comments and let me know. I think it's 72K. I think it briefly, Bitcoin touched 72K, which, guys, like I told you yesterday in the video, it's a 50% gain. All right, so when we start plugging these altcoins up to the charts against Ethereum, we start to wonder, are these just going to be straight up lines when the coins go up? And what I mean by that is, I mean, it sounds a little bit absurd, is like, why would a coin that's been, going down against Ethereum for 2-3 years, or going down against Bitcoin for 3 to 4 years, why would those coins suddenly just spike up and parabolically jump? Well, that's kind of what happens. That's what we saw with Ethereum Classic in 2021. That's what we saw with Doge. Doge broke all-time highs against BTC. That's what we've seen with a lot of coins, and it's a little weird because the perception of a trader, somebody looking at this stuff to trade, they're going to be like, well, I'm not going to buy a coin that's going down against Bitcoin. Bitcoin's outperforming everything. That's only true until the coin flips, right? It's what happened last time, is these coins will literally just shoot up against BTC. We saw it back in March on Bitcoin Cash, on the 3-year chart pretty considerably. And, I think this is going to play out all over again, guys, because it's happened so many times. And if Bitcoin dominance drops, somebody dropped that in the comments too, if Bitcoin dominance drops like it did from like 2014 into 2017, where it just dropped, well, guys, that's when most of the altcoins came about, right? And we've had this increase in Bitcoin dominance, but not really when you look at the grand totality of Bitcoin dominance over the lifespan of Bitcoin, right? And I'm not here to dog Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin's over $100,000, but I am here to tell you that just because the dominance has gone up, it could also drop the fuck back down and the market cap of crypto relatively stay the same. That doesn't mean Bitcoin necessarily has to drop in value, right? The Bitcoin price could stay at 100 grand and lose 50% of where it's at right now. And it could be only 25% of the market dominance. And where does that money go? Well, if the market cap stays high, obviously you see my point. It flows into these various altcoins that cause these parabolic spikes against BTC and Ethereum, because there have been coins, if you go back and look at the chart on like BSV, there have been like massive spikes during specific periods of time, like right before the COVID market dropped. Why did BSV spike parabolically to Ethereum right before COVID? Why did Bitcoin Cash spike against Ethereum and Bitcoin last March in 2024? Kind of just randomly There was no real rhyme or reason to it. So drop it in the comments, guys, and let me know your thoughts. Bam.